This is Watch Dogs Legion. We're on Xbox One X. This is pushing towards a 4K resolution with HDR support. The game will also be Xbox Series X optimized. So, yeah, we're able to do a preview of the game. I've been reviewing it, obviously, working with Ubisoft. And I'm able to show off and talk about certain elements of the experience. So there shouldn't be anything spoilerish in this video. I will note that I have completed the campaign of the game, and we're not going to be showing off any of the narrative elements of play, just so that you are aware. So generally what we're going to be doing is, kind of driving around the town, showing you the open world, and also doing a recruitment mission to show off that mechanic. So a really cool part of the game is the fact that you can go to basically anybody, and you can kind of bring them onto your cause. You can bring them into the fold of DedSec. So that's kind of really interesting and a fun mechanic that is available. So if you're not familiar with Watch Dogs, the game series is all about, kind of high-tech hacking, and it plays around with that in a number of fun ways. It also is something that's kind of serious in regards to the material in that, so just keep that in mind. It is a mature title, but it also has a lot of fun with that. So in this game, we've been presented with a really gorgeous take on London in the future. So this is something, kind of a world where I see the future in, 10, 20 years. Self-driving vehicles, electric vehicle stops, integrated technology into the world, a more integrated society, holograms on businesses. I mean, this is stuff I see at CES every year, so it's nothing too wild. But this is, kind of what I see it, society in most bigger cities in the world heading to in the next, again, coming decade. So it's kind of fun to see that available here. So now we're going to talk about the recruitment mechanics. So we can just kind of drive by, we could see these details on people. So this guy, philosopher, no, he doesn't like us. Sorry, we've caused some things and people don't like us. So this is a medical assistant, so that's kind of good. So we can basically bring them into the fold. So we're going to get out of our taxi here. She looks kind of cool, and we're going to talk to her.
Are you interested in helping London?
Does that mean you're dead sick? Perfect. How would you like to destroy my life's work for me?
Wait, what?
I used to do pharmaceutical research. Then my supervisor stole my work out from under me and sold it off to Albion. I got sacked, they got rich. And now my work's being used for military testing.
So anyways, they give us a little bit of a story for each of the
I
individual
want it all
characters.
destroyed
They've got voices
permanently.
and everything like
Can you
that.
help?
We do the mission,
Alright,
we bring them
we'll
into
look
the
into it.
fold, and they give
Thanks.
us
You do
different
this,
kind
and
of
I'll make it
abilities
worth
and
your
perks
while.
and options for a character
That
to
sounded
use
bad,
in
but you know what
action.
I mean.
So when you get different players, they can actually help you quite a bit. So we'll take a look at my squad here. So I've got a bit of an interesting team. So a barrister's really good because she can help you get out of jail earlier. So if you're like failing a mission, what happens is your character will get taken to jail or whatever. And after a certain amount of real life time, they'll get back into the fold and usable again. Later on, they get like critically injured, so that's why it's good to have a paramedic, because they can come in and give you a hand. But I can switch to any of these people. I can change their like costumes, their designs, and generally what they're doing.
Bagley, little help here.
So yeah, now we can basically go in, download this data, and we will be
Okay, let's
recruiting this individual onto our team. So I just disabled that drone there because it's kind of fun. But yeah, it's also a city that you can kind of play around with too. You can do all this different like tech stuff with, and that's kind of the fun of Watch Dogs, really. I played the first one. I actually enjoyed that one a bit. I know a lot of people had issues with it, but I did enjoy that one. Didn't really play the second one, but I'm very excited to be back here in the third. And you don't have to have played any of the Watch Dog games to enjoy this one. And I do want to mention again, we're not reviewing anything. The review's going to be coming soon. This is just really more of a relaxed look at the gameplay and the experience here. So this is a good job for my character. So if we were doing something where I needed to get on a roof, I could bring up my basically construction workers. So she's great. I can go jump on the cargo drone. I'll show that a little bit later because it's hilarious. And I could fly up to an area, get off of it, do what I need to do and then get back on it and leave. So that's kind of a really fun aspect of that. So you can really tackle situations in different ways, which I think is a lot of fun. So what are we doing? We're downloading this information, and we should do it a little bit of a sneaky fashion, but I'm pretty blatant in how I handle my situations and stuff like that. I'm not really quiet, but you can be. You can do a little bit of stealth. Sometimes there's battle sequences. Sometimes you gotta battle like drones and stuff. You know, there's all kinds of different things. So this one, you know, to get in here, we have to get like a badge. So we can go over here, and
There's the Albion employee.
we can
I can
download
scrape
the
his office
badge.
data for
And you
intel.
get the key here. Well, the key badge, same thing, right? So basically, we download it. Sometimes you have to like knock people out or get to certain situations. But once we're done that, we should be able to open the door. I think we also got to click a switch or something on that. So we distract that guy and then bump, knock him down too. See, like I'm, you know, post game, so I finished the story and everything like that. So it's kind of like I know what I'm doing. My character's a little bit, I don't want to say buffer, but she's definitely upgraded quite a bit in regards to what she can do. Well, all the characters in general. There's certain abilities that you kind of share and some that are a little bit different. You get the gist of what I'm saying. Okay, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to hit this guy. Oh, jeez. Sorry, we're just getting into a bit of a fight here.
Sending you the data.
There we
I
go.
found where our friend's research
But now
is being
everybody's
stored.
gonna know something's
Thanks,
up.
On my way.
You know, we're not here to sell cookies, so we're gonna have to get out of here and go erase the data. No, it looks like we're still not really... Oh, yeah, we are definitely detected. So it's kind of like this is the type of mission you'll do. It's just an example, of course, right, of what your goals are in the game. And there's all these different, like, weird, quirky situations and stuff you gotta deal with. And that's sort of the fun of the game, is doing all of this stuff. And the main campaign missions are obviously a lot more complex in regards to their, you know, storytelling and narrative. They're not like this, where it's more of like a fun, casual mission. And they've done a pretty good job of making the recruitments feel fresh, feel distinct every time I go through them. I haven't spent a whole lot of time recruiting individuals because, I'd rather focus on the story. You know, we're always in time crunches doing reviews and stuff, right? So, gotta get through things quickly. But we have been given actually a pretty good amount of time with this one ahead of launch. At least I think so, so better than usual. And it's just like what I focus in on. Woo! Okay, that could have been banned. And I don't know if you've been noticing, but there definitely are performance issues when you're driving. When you're in combat and stuff, it's basically flawless. When you're flying over the city, basically flawless. But when you're in a vehicle, it definitely has performance issues. Now, there was a mention of a patch in our kind of notes, but I think we already have the patch applied, so I'm not too 100% sure on that right now. Apologies for that, but just kind of going off of what I know. And then let's get this done. How far is this? I thought we were closer. Jeez. Oh wow, we got a long way to go. I did not realize that. We might actually need to steal a vehicle in order to get there faster, because the vehicle you can just kind of like smash people and stuff and they don't really care. The only time you get in real trouble is if you're like disrupting somebody that is doing, say, there's a security force called Albion. They're like a force in the area that's kind of holding Britain as like a private contractor. That's the only time when you're really having to deal with them on the road, is when they get angry. And there's like a bit of a, it's not a star system, but it's like a triangle system where you can like anger people and then the triangles go up and then they start coming after you. And it gets like really intense because they can mess your vehicle up. They can do like static attacks and the controls get all messed and, you know, things like that. It can get pretty wild, that's for sure. Definitely a little bit of a dark situation as you're trying to evade them. Well, that's also fun. I just think the driving would be a little bit better with the, you know, a little bit cleaner performance on the roads. But it does look really good in the day and night cycle. Again, we're not reviewing it. I'm just kind of giving thoughts while we're going through here. So what exactly are we dealing with? Is this like inside the building? Parcel distribution center. Okay.
I'm here.
Right. Our friend's research should be somewhere in this facility.
Okay, let's do it. We got our little AI buddy there, Bagley. He gives us a hand with stuff. I don't think we need the construction worker. I do want to show that character later, but I don't think we need them for this particular job. It should be something that this character can handle fine. Oh, maybe we should have, because we could have just flowed in there. Would have been a lot easier. I don't really want to deal with this, but we're gonna have to, it looks like. Oh, okay. I'm not overrating that at all. I don't think we can get it through this stuff. Oh, did that actually work? Yeah, it did. Okay. Cool. Yeah, sometimes you just shoot the boxes. I realized that like late in the game. I was like, oh, that is way, way easier. Oh, crap. So you can like do traps and stuff. So you can arm traps. Your different kinds of tech you get help out a lot too. Definitely was not expecting to be dealing with resistance here. I thought this would be more of a calm sort of journey. I guess they know something's up. And obviously like a bit of a cover system in this one too. Oh geez, he's oh crap. So our character might die and we might actually get to show off the construction worker that way. Or we'll survive and make it. I didn't realize we were getting shot in the back. Ooh, okay, so we died there. What a disappointing situation. Oh no, what will we do? We'll call in our next operative here. She's ready to go. And then they just come in and you just get a different perspective. There we go, taking the selfie. Now we're back to the... There's another doorway here?
My favorite operative today.
Not funny, Bagley. This is serious.
This is super serious. Okay, so we could also like jump in here and we could... That's for spider bots. Where is... There's usually like an off... Yeah, there's an off switch always. And then we could get this person, and we could disrupt them, come in, take down, and go in through this way. So there's like really lots of strategies in how you tackle situations, which I think is a lot of fun. You know, and every little building offers a different little puzzle and challenge to figure things out, and I think that's kind of cool. Also see what we get here. Oh, that's like a little document. So there's like collectibles and lore and stuff too along the way. It's
that's the server with our friend's research.
It's fun to get across. Let's see, what are we dealing with? Anybody that could be alerted down there? Nope. Okay. So that's, where does that head to? Can we jump over here? Nope. Okay. That sucks. Let's see what we're dealing with. So we appear to have angered people, but we did open the doorway there. So we're gonna do... Oh yeah, she's not the stealth one. The other person, I've got like this cloak thing I can use, which is super helpful. So there we go, we did that. I mean, sometimes... Oh yeah, we gotta defend stuff. Sometimes it's a little bit harsher to deal with things. See, we're hacking. Could have hijacked the card right there too. That would have been easier. So we almost got this done. I don't think they were really prepared for this situation.
Well, I can see why Albion wants this drug our friend invented. It makes people more alert, energetic, and aggressive. Basically, they're planning to dope their whole army with super meth.
I thought that was... Oh, it's in the inside. I don't want to bother getting that tech.
Myself,
oh, that's hilarious. We're locked in.
Glorious robot.
We'll have to do this thingy, unlock it. Because we got in when the guy was like you know, obviously not paying attention. So now we just got to escape the area, and we'll be all good to go. How do we get out of here? Oh yeah, I could grab the spider robot too. That's kind of funny. So we kind of jump down, but I don't really think about getting back up. Oh, there we go. Staircase, easy. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get back out when you don't really... You kind of did a weird sneak way in there. What is going on with that guy? So anyways, this might be a cool point to show off our awesome kind of drone pal.
It's done.
Well done. I'm in your debt.
Best thing you could do is pay it forward, right? Join DedSec. Grow the movement.
Consider me in.
And our little drone pal, and we also recruited the person too, so that's kind of cool. And you see, it's like these nice little missions like that that are kind of fun. So they're recruited, and as you can see in our not that. As you can see in our little team group, they're now an option. So we now have a medical individual. And you can see it gives us a new little perk. And our squad got a little bit bigger, so now we've got more of a team. Yeah, this is just like the coolest thing, is jumping up on this drone here, because you get to points, you just jump off and get things done. And there's so many missions where it's like, oh, we need to get to the top level, and it's just like, psh, ain't nothing. I'll just fly up there, get off, alert no one, flick a switch or something, and then leave, and you cut down on the mission time, which is great because I love saving my time when I play games. But yeah, you can just see like a beautifully detailed and dense city. It's really quite large scale. It's fairly impressive, at least I think so. What we got here? Map. See, we're not even like really in a cool spot. There's like a lot more of the map to explore. It's a big city. I'm sure those that are actually from the area will be like, whoa, they got things kind of right. I think, I don't know, I flew over it in Flight Sim, right? I've never been there. It would be cool to visit someday, but you know how things are nowadays. But the one downfall of the drone is the fact that it's like super slow. But there's other cool stuff you can do with it. You can like pick things up, kind of. So you can like, I don't know if we can pick up these guys, but we can mow them down. That's always the funny thing, is like just mowing people down.
Be on alert. A compromised drone is in your
I think we didn't help those guys out. And then we got murder bots coming. We can actually hijack them too, and we can like turn them against the other murder bots, which is kind of funny.
to arrest the suspect.
If you want, then we just let it go, or we could disable it. It's just kind of like lots of fun little weird things you can do in this game to just kind of keep it really interesting, you know? I just had really interesting and good time with it, exploring this city and doing all these things. And I think for some types of people, you can really spend just like, you know, countless hours playing it and having a good time. And you can go to all the different pubs, and you can have like a pint too. It's kind of fun. Let's see if there's like a pub nearby to go do that. It's kind of hilarious. There's not really a pub, or it's not showing on the map. Maybe is that home base? Yeah, let's go to home base. I know that's a pub. Of course, the home base is a pub. And I love how uniquely British this game is too. I think it's just kind of fun that they get like, I think they get the dialect and everything right, you know, just the cheeky humor and the style of like comedy and stuff they present here. I think it's definitely fun for capturing that sort of atmosphere. And it rains too sometimes too, you know, the environment. You get a little bit of rain, gotta have that. But yeah, you get areas like this, like the tearing and stuff. It's like, But it's cool to be able to like show off this gameplay. I had the option to stream. I was like, maybe we'll just do a preset video and stuff. Maybe people will kind of like that as a good preview and showcase of what the game is. Just a little bit of an extended look at it. Again, not giving final thoughts or anything, but just kind of showing off what the game's like. You know, they're confident with it, which is good. And I think it's going to be a pretty Good time for many. I think many will jump into this one. Okay, let's keep rolling. Ooh, going flying there. Let's see. We're almost back at home base, and this will be about the end of our journey. I'm literally driving here just to go get a pint, but you also just take in the sights, like the architecture and stuff like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks fantastic. I think they cover like a number of the big, you know, kind of locations in London. Even these statues and stuff, just charming. I think there's like a Canada building. I don't know if it's here. I don't know if the Canada building's here, but there's like a Canada building. I was like, yeah, didn't know we had that. Oh, we don't want to put that away yet. Don't want to cause any conflicts before we go into the Bat Cave or the Brick Cave. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, just like a pub. There's a bunch of different pubs. You can go to like bars and stuff all over. And then you go up and just like, hey, and then you just like grab a pint. There's even an achievement for going all the bars, you know, being a little bit cheeky, taking a drink. Ain't it cool? Yeah, kind of nice. I guess you can play darts.
Are you sure you can still throw straight?
And you can play like football too, you know, soccer and stuff. Oh, what does this guy do? You can hack that, but what do you do? CT, digital privacy advocate. Drinking with friend till 7. Just like that was always my favorite part of like Watch Dogs, like going down the street and like, you know, kind of figuring out what all these people do because they all have different lives and stuff. And I thought that was always a little bit entertaining, and I think they've really brought together a very interesting British sort of world. Definitely a little bit of a charming experience. You have the football sign over there, so you go do that if you want. And of course, like collectibles and stuff. Hours and hours of gameplay if that's your thing. And full character customization too. You can buy these clothes at stores. It's kind of fun. Oh look, murder drone. Always charming to cause a problem for people.